opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. With sure hands, it's DeMarco. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's DeMarco. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Pressure is coming. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Trying to find room. It's DeMarco. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags the quick throw. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The Boilermakers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A change of direction. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Penn State 7, Purdue 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's DeMarco. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Or maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Boilermakers come up to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And he drops back in the gun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down after that previous play. The back's got it again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. We're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes the bunch formation. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo and try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bring them down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finding some room at the 25. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. And he's got it. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Boilermakers will crank up the tempo.
Four verts put so much pressure on your secondary. If the quarterback has time to throw, you've got 4 receivers streaking into the back part of your defense. Eventually,
they don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
He'll hand it off. Great cut there. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Again, he shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. And he hits it for a nice game.
And Nittany Lions will line up on first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the
no shot to bring him down. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's DeMarco. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Hits the running back in the flat. Runs through the defender. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's complete downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Boilermakers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Back to throw again. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's a draw play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that catch.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the 14. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking for his back. He makes the grab. Tackle made with a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.